Today, I'm going to let you in this simple formula that if you focus on it, you get exactly who you need to be to have all the success you want in life. Now, most of us want to have stuff. We want to have the car, the house, we want to have the holidays, we want to have all this stuff. In order for us to have this stuff, you need to do things, right? You need to do the marketing, the sales, the results, the customer experience. You probably need to become master at something. And then to be able to do those things, you need to be someone. Okay, you can't just manifest things into your life. You still have to do the work. And there's a downfall in that category of doing. If you have bad days, which most definitely you're going to have, if you have obstacles that come in front of you, which are inevitable to happen, your mindset, your be, if it's a fixed mindset, if it doesn't like feedback, if it hates stepping outside your comfort zone, if it thinks success is only for those who are lucky, if it doesn't matter how much you do, you will stop. You will slow down. You won't be consistent and you'll fall off the wagon, which is you don't do the stuff to have the results. So those who are consistent in the do are firm with their be. So yes, if you want to have, you understand how to do, but the missing piece is who you need to be, who do you need to focus on the daily basis to actually do the result. And this is the most important thing. I believe you live on this spectrum of the following. If we look at this and we can rate the following that I'm going to talk about between 1 and 10, the lesser 1, the greater 10. And you're going to rate yourself at the end of this. And you're going to have this score on your being, whether you're going to be able to do the result to get what you want in life. When we look at this, who are you being in despair to hope? If 1 is despair, 10 is hope. Who are you being if 1 is coward, 10 is grit? Who are you being in 1 is fragile, 10 is anti-fragility? Who are you being? 1 is fearful, 1 has courage. Who are you being? 1 relies on ego, 1 has humility. Who are you being with 1 is distracted and 10 is focused? Who are you being with 1 is lying to yourself and constantly saying and blaming and justifying and making excuses, and 10 is honesty? Who you're being is 1 is sloppy and 10 is discipline. When we look at this, we need to be an aim towards 10 on hope, grit, anti-fragility, when obstacles make you stronger, courageous to step outside your comfort zone, have humility to constantly learn, have deliberate focus so you can do the work that needs to be done, have honesty with yourself. So when you don't do what needs to be done, you can reflect, you can see what needs work and you can go again. You need to be disciplined. You need to be on that 10. So if you score those up, 10, it's 80. You have a potential score of 80. And also 0, okay? So if you're a 1 at all of them, you have a score of 8, you have a score of 80. Where do you fit on the spectrum? If you sit at 80, if you sit at 60 or higher, you are going to be the person who does the work to get the have, who gets the result, and your ability to move forward is to understand your weakest areas. Okay, is your weakest area, maybe it's fear, maybe it's you aren't hopeful, maybe it's despair, maybe you don't have the grit and you're moving towards coward, you aren't resilience, maybe it's being distracted and you're like a 2 on distraction, you don't have that 10 of focus. What you need to do over the next, you need to rate yourself right now, but what I want you to do over the next 30 days is move the weaknesses from a 2 to 4 or a 3 to 6, and then rate yourself again. Every 30 days, I want to rate yourself on who you are being. And I want you to go from 20 to 40, from 40 to 60, from 60, try and get to that 80 out of 80 to be the person. So you're becoming the person who does the work to have the results. So who do you need to be to get your goals? Jim Rohn said it best. Never wish your life were easier. Wish that you were better. And if we look at this, you can be average, you do average, you're going to have an average life. You're going to have average results. For yourself, I want you to try and focus on this. I want you to be excellent. I want you to do excellent. I want you to have excellent results and have an excellent life. Now the choice is yours. It starts right now. You have the focus. You start with the rating system. On the lowest areas, that's your focus to make them better. And every 30 days, be the person who becomes better.